Good morning, kids. Today is April 6th and tomorrow is April 7th. We're going to assign you a 2-day assignment. On day 1, you're going to analyze a video and answer some questions about the 4 main causes of World War I. Day 2, the second page of the assignment, you're responsible for completing why the United States finally entered the war. Now, back in 1914, the world, primarily the European world, France, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Russia, England, Belgium, Italy, they were all prepared to fight. And there are 4 reasons why they were so tuned in and ready for a fight. Now, what triggered the fight was when this person here, his name is Gavrilo Princip, suddenly shot this guy here, Archduke Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary. Gavrilo Princip was a nationalist and he wanted independence for his country, Serbia. The prince over here, Archduke Ferdinand, wanted to keep control over Serbia and keep it a part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Gavrilo Princip, a kid, I think 16 years old, shot him in his open car along with his wife, and thus the war began. So in the video you're going to watch first, and you'll see a link to the video is right there. So you're going to click on that, and it's going to take you to the video. And you're going to see what each of these letters stands for. This is an acronym, MAIN, that's commonly used to simply explain the causes behind the start of World War I. So as you watch the video, the link of which is right there, you're going to say, what does M stand for? Just write down one word. And as you listen to the passage in the video about M, you're going to just jot down a few key terms. Players, meaning the people who may be mentioned during the main section, the M section, and then countries that were involved. And then finally, you have to assess and analyze what the video tells you, and then jot down how it contributed to the war. Your explanation based on what you heard in the video as to why M, which stands for militarism, contributed to the war. You'll do the same for A, what it stands for in the second column, key players and countries and definitions in the third column, and how it contributed to the war in the fourth column. I and N, and then this last bit is your opinion. Which of these, M, A, I, or N, do you believe deserves the greatest blame? You'll find out what they all stand for in the video. That's your opinion. You just have to state your claim, which one you believe deserves the greatest blame, and then back it up with a couple of facts. Now, the U.S. tried to stay out of the war as long as they can. President Wilson did not want to get involved in this European mess. However, 2 factors are primarily blamed for dragging us into the war finally in 1917 and 1918. One is called unrestricted submarine warfare. You'll watch this video here and explain the strategy and why it brought America into the war. It's a 2-part answer. Explain what unrestricted submarine warfare is, and then explain why it brought America into the war. The second major factor was something called the Zimmermann telegram. A telegram is like a letter. And what you have to do is, again, watch this video and explain the telegram, what was the Zimmermann telegram, and then explain why it brought America into the war. This is very simple. Just look up and define neutrality, and then answer this question again. In your opinion, why didn't the Americans want to get into the war? Why do we want to remain neutral? And part of that will be explained in the 2 videos. So you have today and tomorrow to do it. The first page should take you a day, not a full day, but should take you should be able to get that done today. And the second page you can get done tomorrow. And then you'll hand it in tomorrow before midnight. If you have questions, always ask me. You have to advocate for yourselves if you're stuck or don't know what to do. So use the email or use the comments through the assignment. Good luck.